I was born with the name Mildred E. Dickman, but I did marry in October of 45 and changed my name to Mildred E. Brown. I was the fourth daughter born to Nick and Katie Dickman. When the war started in December of 41, I was a senior in high school, and somewhere along the way I had read in the papers that they were thinking about having women in the Navy. And so after I graduated in 42, I took it upon myself to go to Milwaukee, and I took tests, written tests, things like that. And I said, they said, now you're all ready, except that you're too young. I was 18, I said. They said, no, you have to be 20, and you have to have your mother and dad's signature. So for the next 2 years, I worked, and I was always thinking about the world that I was going to conquer by being in the Navy. And in April of 44, I got the postcard saying to report to Hunter's College, which I did. And after, I think it was 3 months, there was a movie being made with Betty Hutton called Here Come the Waves. Well, my regiment and several others, we were the ones that were marching. And I watched that movie trying to pick me out, and I never could find me. And I was a yeoman, taking care of the books of all the planes that the young pilots were learning how to fly. And that's how I met my husband. Oh, the medals, yes. Well, when we were getting ready for our discharges, we were told that all the metal that's usually used in the medals, it was used for the war purposes. And I happened to talk to one of the young ladies here, and I said something about, we never did get our medals. And that's how I got the medals.
And then after that, after graduating from nurses training, then I went into the Army. I was an Army nurse, and I even worked with General Charles MacArthur, stationed in Japan. Yes, I did visit Korea. Just regular duty. Worked in a dispensary. Oh yeah, we could see him every day. He had his own honor guard. I met my husband over there, and he was a Marine pilot. And I got married after I got back to the States. Well, my wedding dress was really a nylon parachute, and I designed the dress, and I had the lady make a dress from this parachute. It was beautiful.
But you felt it was your patriotic duty to go join the Army, right?
Yes, it was. I enjoyed the service very much.
My name is Marjorie Height, but I go by Midge because of my size. I joined the Army after I graduated from high school. I was born December the 7th, 1931. I was in a very small town in Michigan, Mayo, Michigan. And actually, I joined the Army because there was no men there. So I went off to join the Army, and I went to Fort Ord, California with my first stage. Then I went to Camp Hanford, Washington, where I met my husband. And after 6 weeks, I married him, and we went AWOL. And I was put on restrictions for my wedding night. And my husband let all the air out of the tires of the company commander. And I joined the Army, I think, because I wanted to learn a trade. They're always telling you to join the Army. And so I was a telephone operator before I went in the service. And because I was a telephone operator, they gave me a direct assignment to Fort Ord, California. Well, they issued the uniforms, and they gave me my hat, and it fell down over my eyes. So we was out one day on the firing range, and we had to fire the M1 once, all we had to do. So I would aim my gun, and every time I aimed my gun, my helmet fell down over my eyes. And finally, the company commander yelled, "Will somebody please hold her helmet while she fires that gun?" Tommy and I were married, and he stayed in the service for 23 years. I got out and traveled with him. He went to Vietnam, his last assignment, and he contacted Agent Orange, and he passed away in '07. So then I came to the Osprey, where I'm very happy. And I don't have any medals. I don't even have the good contact medal. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.